Alrighty, welcome to the first real stream. I'm Seaweed Jack, and today, after a quick little side jaunt, we're going to be hopping into New Game Plus for Elden Ring. First, I figured I'd run a quick little errand, pick up the last Somber Smithing Stone bell bearing, in the hopes that bell bearings carry over to New Game Plus. Go over what my build is currently, what my build's been like, throughout the game. Just sort of give a bit of background before we dive right into it. So, what I'm currently using, first we'll go over the stats. Level 213, Vigor at the soft cap of 40, Mind at 33, Endurance at 30, Strength at 15, Dexterity at 58, Intelligence at 68, Faith at 13, and Arcane at 35. I was, as you can tell, primarily a Dex and Intelligence build throughout the game. My current weapon loadout is Rivers of Blood and Moonveil, power stanced, of course, and the Astrologer's Staff, which was the starting staff. Unfortunately, I forgot to think ahead in terms of upgrades, so I got Lusat's Glintstone Staff, which I know now is stronger, but since it was at the time weaker because it was unupgraded, I sold it to the blacksmith. So, yeah, we'll be going back for that eventually. As far as armor goes, we've got the Scaled Helm, the Twinned Armor, the Banished Knight Gauntlets, and currently I'm using Hoslow's Greaves, and I'd get better stats out of using the Clean Rot Greaves, but as you can see, that would put me into a heavy load, and I'm just not dealing with that. So I'm gonna try to buff Endurance by another level or two, and then, swap out the legs then. As for talismans, we've got the Dragon Crest Great Shield Talisman for that physical damage negation, the Trusty Gold Scarab for, the rune increase, the Carrion Filigreed Crest from EG for lower FP from skills, and the Shard of Alexander for boosting skill attack power, because again, Rivers of Blood. I know that's a bit cheesy, but whatever. My flasks are plus 11. I've currently got them set at 13 healing, 1 magic, but obviously, you adjust that whenever you need to. My Physic has the Crimson Crystal tier for half HP, and the Stone Barb Crack tier for easier stance break, and I also have a fully upgraded Black Knife Tiche. Now, I do also have the Mimic fully upgraded, and I have a fully upgraded Great Shield Soldier Ashes, in addition to, all these other ashes you see here. But in terms of boss fights, which are really the only times spirits are applicable, Tiche is just better because it seems to do, percent of max HP based damage, so it just shreds things a lot. I went for the Age of Duskborn ending, so Fia's ending. Let's see. What else can I... Oh. So to sort of give a quick rundown of how my Elden Ring journey was, I started with the Astrologer class. I started using the Astrologer Staff, and then quickly also got the Hook Claws, the basic Hook Claws for a Dex option. I got the Staff to plus 7, the Hook Claws to plus 4, and I was using the Astrologer's, robes and pants, but I did throw on the current gauntlets and helm, because I got those decently early on. However, that would be where my gear would stay for most of the game. Most of my earlier time in the game. You see, I have somewhere over 100 hours, I think over 130 now. But I started the game back in March of 2023, so it's been a while. But primarily, when I first came into the game, I was a pure intelligence build, purely focused on getting intelligence to 60 for that Comet Azure. So I was on bosses like Godskin Noble with 20 vigor and or not even like 19, 18 vigor and 60 intelligence, and I couldn't figure out why I kept dying horribly. Uh, I did respec, obviously, and after respecking, I just sort of marathoned through the rest of the game. But I digress. Uh, Mark of the Fell Omen took me 3 tries. Godric took 1, but he was really neat. Red Wolf of Radagon took 2 because the moveset was crazy fast. Renala took 4 because for the first, 2 or 3 tries, I was using my staff, but, the Hook Claw's pure physical damage does a lot more to her, so... The Falling Star Beast on Mount Gelmir took, I don't remember how many tries, but it was a fun fight. I was still using the 2 skeletons as my summons at the time, so it was easy to just have the skeletons distract it while I spam the Comet Azure. Or Azure, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. This was all before the respec. The Draconic Tree Sentinel took 3 tries, but that's because I had a buddy of mine running a strength build help me with that fight. After Draconic Tree Sentinel, and after a lot of struggling on Godskin Noble, I finally fixed my build at level 74, and this is where I finally upgraded my Hook Claws from +4 to +9. Then I beat Godskin Noble after more than 20 tries. Truth be told, on the time I beat Godskin Noble, I was drunk, so I don't know how the hell I played better like that, but it worked. Magma Worm Makar, 1 try, same session. Radahn took me 5 tries, but damn, that fight was good. And yes, I used the arena summons because they're part of the game. At that point, after Radahn, I got my claws to +13 and my staff to +12. The Ancestor Spirit took 2 tries, but the vibes were awesome. Then I got the Mimic Tier, and got the Mimic Tier to +3. I got Moonveil, but at the time I wasn't using Moonveil, because one katana on its own isn't really that good. You kind of have to power stance them. But I kept Moonveil equipped in my, as a secondary option in my right hand, so that I could put it on my Mimic. Godfrey the Golden, 1 try, but, decent enough fight. Morgott, 4 tries, but it was kind of neat to see Melina assisting. Rykard took 6 tries because the first 3 tries I refused to use the arena weapon and was wondering why I did so little damage. Side note, Rykard probably one of the best bosses in the game. After that, I finally went back and went through Varys' questline to get the, Palace Road, Rune Thorm near Moog's Arena. Fire Giant took 10 tries, 3 of which were after the rune farming. I hated this giant so much. Then I went back to that sort of underground area and beat Moog, took 4 tries, but, really spectacular fight. The Spirit Caller Cave boss, I hated. I hated so much. I actually found it after I found Godskin Duo, but I beat this before I beat Godskin Duo, so that's why it's here in the sort of talking order. It took 12 tries, and it was really annoying. Godskin Duo is where I finally sort of fixed my build. This is where I finally equipped the armor that you see me currently wearing. Instead of just wearing the astrologer's robes, I got Moonveil to +10 and was using that. And I finally, for the first time in the game, used a Great Rune, Godric's, for just kind of the base stat boost. I hated Godskin Duo. It was at least 30 tries before I changed my gear, and then 5 tries after I changed my gear. After that I got the staff and the Hook Claws to max upgrade level. Beast Clergyman Malekith took me 4 tries. I think, if I remember right, Beast Clergyman took me 3 of those tries, and then the full fight, including Malekith, took me 1. progress keeps going. In a single life, I beat the Valiant Gargoyles, Fia's Champions, Lich Dragon Fortisax, and Godfrey slash Horlu. Um, that was a fun life. That was a good run through. I did have Godric's Great Rune active for that, but it was fun. It was fun. Then came the final boss. Radagon, just Radagon, is an 11 out of 10 boss fight in my opinion. It took me 10 tries to get past Radagon himself. So then, after that, I was trying to get Rivers of Blood and get that to max and upgrade my Mimic, so I went Bellbearing hunting, beat the Ulcerated Tree Spirit, Commander Nile, Loretta Knight of the Halig Tree, the Celia Crystal Tunnel Falling Star Beast, and with the 2 swords equipped, I went back and beat the Elden Beast, got the Age of Duskborn ending, and then it was on to Malenia, who gave me a lot of trouble for a long time, but, well, as you can see by looking at other videos on the channel, eventually I got past her, and since then, I haven't really had a whole lot to do. I've pretty much just been going back and getting bell bearings I didn't, beating bosses I hadn't before, like the Bell-Bearing Hunter, doing quest lines I hadn't before, or hadn't finished before I beat the game, like, Selen's questline, Ronnie's questline. Like, I didn't do much of Ronnie's questline before I beat the game, but, so, Selen's questline, Millicent's questline, Ronnie's questline. I'd obviously done the Volcano Manor questline. You get the idea. I've been busy. But, the reason I've been still sticking around is because A, I didn't want to start New Game Plus until I could start streaming, and B, I wanted to have access to the rune farm because I'm trying to get my stats high enough to mess around with the Blasphemous Blade. I want to mess around better with the Dark Moon Greatsword. I got the Greatsword to plus 25, gave it Lion's Claw and Blood Affinity, but obviously my strength is nowhere near high enough to use that yet, so it's just kind of sitting in limbo for now. I kind of want to mess around with this. Dragonlord Placiduous Axe was a fun fight. I want to use the Hand of Malenia, even though I've heard it's not as good as the swords I'm already using. That's okay. Mohg's Sacred Spear, obviously, just for that pure AoE damage. I don't care if it's cheap. Where was the Sacred Relic Sword? This is especially for farming, but also just in general. I do want to get my faith high enough to use that. And I did, again, after beating Malenia, after beating the game, all this, this is the only time I finally started paying attention to, like, Ashes of War. Like, I didn't press left trigger to use Ashes of War until Malenia, basically. And at that point I was using, obviously, Corpse Piler on Rivers of Blood. And anyway, then, just in sort of messing around, after all this is when I made the Greatsword a Blood Greatsword and put Lion's Claw on it, and when I made the Hook Claws extra bloody and put Lifesteal Fist on them for some Wolverine-type action, mostly because the Quickstep Ash of War that they come with is, like, feels pretty useless. I mean, there's basically no situation where you should be using a Quickstep instead of a dodge. That's my opinion, though. And then, obviously, we've got a little bow here for part of the Mohg's palace farm. I want to use this seal to start messing around with incantations. Don't have the faith for it, though, so still haven't cast a single incantation. I have a couple of them, though. We can actually... Let's take a look at my spells real quick. So, first off, Physic Tears, the 2 I use, but then I also have the slow HP restore tier, half a FP tier, stamina tier, strength tier, faith tier, damage negation, fire damage, damage negation again. The one that helps you cheat is Moog, and this one, which causes the thing to explode, which I feel like is really dumb. I've never used it, but it feels kind of like a kamikaze. Then for spells, I currently have equipped, we have Night Comet, Comet Azure, Loretta's Mastery, Carrion Phalanx, and Ronnie's Dark Moon. I also did mess around for a long time. I still had Glintstone Pebble equipped, and even after I took Glintstone Pebble off, I still had where is it? Shattering Crystal. I still had this equipped for a while, but honestly, it just wasn't living up to the other spells, and I do want to make room for when I can eventually start using incantations, so I figured I'd just take that off, and it also just makes it easier to cycle through the spells I do have equipped. But as you can see, we've got a lot of Glintstones. Stars of Ruin was good for a while, but I don't know, the following aspect is great, the damage output is not so much. But you know how it is. Just sort of collecting a lot of sorceries and incantations, and trying to get a hand on whatever I can. And we've got somewhere in here we've got some dragon incantations as well. Now, once I have my faith high enough, I do want to see if this stacks with using a regular summon from the bell, because if that's true and I can have like more warriors at any given time, that's a plus. A Golden Vow I know is the bread and butter for a lot of people, but I haven't had a chance to use it yet for obvious reasons. This move from Tanith's Knight in Rykard's Arena, disturbing the first time I saw it used physically, quite frankly. This one I do want to mess around with, the retaliation, but like Strike Bolt from Beating Vike, Flame of the Fell God, Whirl of Flame, Black Flame Ritual, and then just sort of moving past all these, you get to Scarlet Aeonia, which, for pure Scarlet Rot, I'm looking forward to messing around with that. Flame of Frenzy, and then you get to the Dragon Incantations, which I do really want to mess with. Agheel's Flame, Glintstone Breath, Exeg's Decay, Borealis' Mist. Borealis was a tough motherfucker. And Grail's Roar, even though I know that one I don't think is that good from what I've heard. I don't know. Sorry, I'm a little, I don't know, I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything I want to do for the stream, and so I'm a little disorganized. But basically, once it loads in, this is what the map looks like. Take a long look at the fully fleshed out map. Get ready to say goodbye to this fully fleshed out map, which I'm really gonna miss. Because once we start New Game Plus, it's all gonna be blank again. Which, it's whatever, that's how it has to be. But Jesus, just think about how expansive this game is. When you sort of go through the game in like phases, like I did, you don't always really get an appreciation for the sheer scale of everything, as if you had just sort of played it through over the course of a couple of months. But it really is a gigantic game. Like, there's just so much to do. Check out War Dead Catacombs Guide. Should be the, I believe, most recent video on the channel, YouTube channel, before this one, once this one goes up. Anyway, we're going to be taking a trip over to Crumbling Farum Azula, Because if you'll remember, I know it was a little while ago, I said I wanted to take the... let's see. I wanted to get the last Somber Smithing Stone bell bearing, so I could just sort of have that out of the way. So, I believe we're looking for like a church area, kind of right before this site of grace. I don't know. I was talking to somebody about Elden Ring, and I think it was in like a TikTok comment section. It was in some comment thread, and that was the advice I got. I can Google it if I need to. I'm not above Googling things in this game. I didn't Google things in this game for a very, very long time, but like, there's no shame in it. You know, like this game is so expansive that, like, quite frankly, if you never need to Google anything, I would be shocked. So if you're a new player, don't feel bad about having to Google, like, if you Google a boss weakness, if you Google how to get to a certain location, or how to progress once you're somewhere, don't feel bad about it, you know? That's just sort of what you get when you're trying to tackle a game this massive. There we go. I forgot sometimes you have to get off the button to get back on it. Okay. So... what's the deal? I think... oh, right, there's like the church is like right through here, I think, right? Yeah. Alright, let's... I don't think I can't take these guys out in one hit yet, but... oh, that was a really bad time to miss. What if I just... how do you handle that? Those guys actually pack a punch. You know what, I'm gonna... stop. Did that more... I think that did more damage to his buddy than it did to him. That's confusing. A little bit. Oh, that's... oh. Is that gonna finish the job? It did. Okay, good. Oh. Now, I don't know what... now, truth be told, I don't really know what the gravel stones are for. I always end up just selling them back to the blacksmith. At this point, it's sort of a sunk cost thing. I'm too afraid to Google, because, like, if I find out they would have been really helpful this whole time, and I've just been getting rid of them, I'd be, like, disappointed in myself. And I'm not about that. Did a good chunk of exploring there, but I don't know, I must have missed it. We've got deeper depths, you know. It's surprising to me just how much underground content there was in the game. Like, I didn't expect that, you know what I mean? But, anyway, with that, we can complete, or at least as far as I think I need to, complete my bell-bearing collection. I'm going to go through with the +9 upgrades to some of our weapons here. I have an ancient somber dragon smithing stone, but I don't know which of my weapons I want to use that on. So I'm gonna hold off on fully upgrading anything for now. I need... Oh wait, I didn't... We gotta offer the bell bearing. Okay, how much do we need per each? 25,000. Okay, so this is actually good, and I'll tell you why. Because it gives me a chance to show you guys just a glimpse of the farming strat. Now, once you complete Varys' quest line, you'll get an item that says it'll grant an audience with the Lord of Blood when the time is right. That last part, when the time is right, ignore that. It's BS, it's just a trick to get you to not use it or wait for something and hold off on using it. Use it. And I believe you'll either arrive... you'll arrive at the Dynasty Mausoleum entrance. Now, you can either go on this way to get to Moog, or if you go the other way and just sort of follow this loop here, you'll get to the Palace Approach Ledge Road. Now, this site of grace is the single greatest thing in the history of Elden Ring farming. And you're going to see why in a second. I didn't do any rune farming until I was... Well, I didn't do any of this rune farm until I was trying to beat Fire Giant. Back when I was, like, low level, I would, there is... First of all, you've got the troll right outside of... Where is it? The Third Church of America. There's a troll, like, right here that's an easy 1,000 runes or 1,200 once you have the gold scarab. And at lower levels, that's a great rune farm. When you get to a little bit higher level, what you're going to want to do is start at, I believe it was... It's either Stormhill Shack or Warmaster's Shack. I think it's Stormhill. And just sort of go on a loop through here. And you're going to be able to kill about 7 or 8 trolls. So that's 7 or 8,000 before Gold Scarab. And again, that'll take you maybe like 2-3 minutes. And that's decent, a decent-ish farm for when you're like early to mid-level. But once you get into sort of the real meat of the game, this rune farm is going to be your bread and butter. So this side of grace is going to be really important. The sort of beginner, basic, speedrunning part of this rune farm is simple. Get a simple bow and some arrows. Arrive at this side of grace. Hit that bird. Now, it will run off the ledge. Now, as soon as it's off the ledge and it's in that sort of free-falling animation, it's already dead, so you will get the runes. So you can run back to the site of grace, rest, and reset, so that you can already get to killing the bird again before you even get the runes from the last time you did the farm, right? And so that's the basic version. But for a little extra time, so it's not really as worth it to do it this way, but in terms of pure rune count, sort of per go-through, it's decent, and it also breaks up the monotony of just killing the same bird over and over again. There are all these albinurics, I don't know how you pronounce what these guys are called, but the little chubby gray dudes that are really funny looking, and look, I love these guys. They're great, right? But I need runes. And each one with the gold scarab will give you about 2.5 grand, so that's pretty solid. And basically, you can just go around backstabbing them, and when you see them like rolling out, the red ones, the only ones who will actively fight you, you just roll, and most of the time they'll go over that cliff. But occasionally you get unlucky and they do not go over the cliff. So then you just gotta fight them the old-fashioned way, but they're still these guys. They're still albinuric. Don't get intimidated by them. Pay them no mind. Like, see, that third one just went over the cliff. And you do get the runes for that because it still died. Now, this one's eyes aren't usually golden. I actually don't know what's up there. I feel like that may have had an item or something, but he's going off the edge of the cliff, so guess we'll never know. At least I don't think his eyes are usually glowing. If you mix up the backstab, they will stand up and usually try to fight you, but they're incredibly weak, so don't even worry about that. Now, I will admit that because I had to get wired earbuds special just to be able to stream, and, you know, obviously I live with other people, so I can't use TV volume. This is my first time playing Elden Ring with game volume at all. So when you hear game volume in my other videos, me editing those videos is the first time I hear that game audio. Which, you know, it is what it is. Now these four, they can give you a little bit of trouble for like a second if you're not sort of speedy enough, but really all you gotta do is hit them with an Axe of War that does that can hit multiple of them, and boom, you'll be done in a second. Now, look at how many runes we got from doing that just once. Now I'm going to go back up to the top, and as we sort of hit the farm again, I'm going to real quick explain why specifically I went back for the Sacred Relic Sword. I had to duplicate the Remembrance, because any boss weapon you see in my inventory, like the Sacred Relic Sword, Blasphemous Blade, Dragon King's Crag Blade, Hand of Melania, Moog Spear, all of those, like, remembrance weapons, I had to go back and duplicate those remembrances at Walking Mausoleums, because I didn't bother with these things at all during the game. This is all post beating the game, just collecting extra stuff, because it either looks cool or is good for farming. Now, Mogwin's Sacred Spear, and especially the Sacred Relic Sword, have Ashes of War that do massive AoE damage. And with the Sacred Relic Sword specifically, you can stand, like right here, spam the Ash of War for a couple seconds, and kill all those Albinaurics in just seconds, completely sort of bringing that second half of the farm up to speed to make it worth it, instead of just sitting here and spamming the bird, because without those sort of AoE Ashes of War, just going for the bird is infinitely faster than going for the Albinaurics as well, and just sort of backstabbing and meleeing them to death like I just did. So why do I do that still most of the time I'm doing this farm? Because, well, it breaks up the monotony, honestly, because as you can see here, like, just doing that over and over again, it's not really engaging. For me as the player, for you guys as the viewer. So I think I'm gonna stop there. Now, the little icon that shows me that I'm recording, unfortunately, goes right where my rune counter is, so I have to do this to check. Okay, 158,000. I think that's good for what we needed, right? Okay, let's get this staff back in the main hand. We'll make one last trip to the Table of Lost Grace, and then we'll be getting into New Game Plus. Truth be told, I really don't remember much from the early game. I don't remember. It's just been so long. So, I don't remember a whole lot of what's gonna be waiting for me at the start. I can't wait to beat the brakes off that Tree Sentinel, though. I know that much. I know that's gonna be fun. Because before beating the Tree Sentinel, before beating the Tree Sentinel, before going on to Margit and Stormvale and all that, I did, all of this area. I got the maps, at least, for most of Caelid, and explored most of Caelid before coming back for the Tree Sentinel, because I needed to be higher level. I needed better gear and better upgrades, you know? Anyway, with this, how many do we need? 3? Jesus, that's 75,000 runes. Let's see what we can upgrade with this, with these 3, and if we really need, like, one more or something, I can come back. But I don't think we will. I think this is enough, because, like, we've got... Oh no, we do have a decent chunk of weapons. Oh. Hand of Millennia. Okay, so we need... We need 1, 2 more. 3 more, because I do want to come back and upgrade this. Do I mean, I could just do that in New Game Plus, if the, you know, bell bearings carry over. I'm not too worried. Let's focus on the weapons that we actually want to use. Again, I know the stream is titled New Game Plus. I'm sorry it's taking us so long to get there. I just wanted to get all my affairs in order before diving in. As you can see, we've got all the Glowwort, Grave Glowwort, we've got all this stuff. It would be a shame to lose access to such a lucrative shop. You know what I mean? I also might update those, or upgrade those Rotten Dog Ashes, I think they're called, because they do Scarlet Rot build-up, and I didn't really pay attention to Scarlet Rot until, like, the Halig Tree, and even then, I've never used Scarlet Rot, I've just suffered because of it. So... there we go. Okay. I think... No, you know what? The dogs, that can all wait until next time. Until I'm back at the round table hold. Right now, things are what they are. I don't really know what is and isn't going to carry over into New Game Plus, so I'm a little anxious about that, but it's worth it, you know? New experiences. There's no point in just running around this endgame state forever. There's not really anything left. Stressful. I feel like you guys probably can't feel that stress. Although, a lot of you, if you're watching this, you've probably already played Elden Ring and gone into New Game Plus, so you know what I'm talking about. But, yeah. I am excited. Nervous. But excited, you know? I look forward to the catharsis of being stronger than everything this time around. I know once you get to New Game Plus 2 and stuff like that, they level up the bosses and stuff to be more of a challenge for you again. But if I remember right from a buddy of mine, regular New Game Plus, what we're going into now, just lets you be strong enough. Tell me the story. God, the artwork in this game is so majestic. And just the world design in general. Wood. I think I've said all that needs to be said. Uh, Jesus, that art is beautiful, though. Damn, I forgot how much of a preview you get of everything to come. I like that Melania claims she's never known defeat, but she did stalemate with Radahn, right? Like, that's not a loss, but it is like a draw. This shit really hypes you up, like, damn. Did. This narrator needs such a high paycheck. I don't think you understand. God, I'm glad to finally be playing this game with sound for the first time in like 140 hours.
And one other, whom grace would again bless, a tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between, to stand before the Elden Ring.
So we did, or I did.
Become the Elden Lord.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I not talking? Rude ass motherfucker. But anyway, last time I did Fia's ending, the Age of Duskborn ending, which, like, brought mortality back as a thing. So, I don't know, do we do Ronnie's ending? I'm gonna come back for you when I'm doing Varys' quest. Alright. Let's get it started. Oh shit. Wait, do I still... Oh, okay. So I just need the Sites of Grace. I still have the map. That's huge. Are you kidding? That makes shit easy. Or at least easier. I think? I don't know. We'll have to see if that map stays. How are there bloodstains here? How... There cannot be that many of you people throwing yourselves off the edge. Like... Damn, just taking a moment to breathe that atmosphere in. Like... Oh, and the bridge creaks. Oh, I love this. I love this. Alright. And... It's boss fight time. Yoink! That felt good. I won't lie, that felt really good. Uh, I had to come back for that fucker later, my first time around, because obviously you're supposed to lose. I didn't come back until I found the Waygate at the 4 belfries. For people who haven't played Elden Ring before, I'm throwing out a lot of place names and shit that probably don't make any sense, and for that I apologize. Oh, shit. Okay then. Okay then. Well, that spooked the shit out of me. I won't lie. I was not ready for that. I guess you have to die, right? Like, to get to the rest of the, like, opening segment. Oh, God. I'm gonna have to face Soldier of Godric, aren't I? Man, I don't know if I can win that one. That guy goes crazy. Melania who? Nah. Hardest boss in the game. Easily Soldier of Godric. That's just embarrassing, honestly. Like, get up. Is this... Hi, Torrent. Aren't you not supposed to be here yet?
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on her side.
And good old Melina.
After all.
Ah, Melina. Good to see her alive again. Rest in peace. That was one of the few times the game got me emotional in my first playthrough. Because, like, damn. But,
even if it does violate the Golden Order.
The Golden Order can slob on my knob, okay? Like... I'm just saying shit out here, I apologize. The cutscenes in this game are immaculate, though. It feels like the further you get in the game, the less cutscenes there are. Although the late game boss cutscenes are pretty fire, they're just, like, few and far between. You know what I mean? Whew. Alright. What's up, buddy? Brave Tarnish, take the... Will you? Buzz off, actually. No golden seed here. You know what? Screw it. I don't throw myself off cliffs enough. I'm Johnny Knoxville, and this is Jackass. Oh, wow. Damn, that did, like, nothing. Alright. Alright. I'm surprised the tutorial pop-ups are still here in New Game Plus. Like, we've been... Okay, we're good. Yeah, okay, we're vibing. Hey, buddy. In Plus especially, like... Imagine blocking my hits, that's crazy. I was tempted to just unequip my weapons when going through here and just punch things, but like, I feel like we'd just be taking up too much time, you know? Like, wow, that was embarrassing. No one saw that. No one saw anything. In fact, that's probably true. I don't know, I can't check, but I doubt there's anybody in this stream right now. That's okay. do on some Metal Gear Solid type shit. I find it funny in games like this where crouching just makes you, you know, this incredibly stealthy figure when you can still very much hear clank, 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 trudge, trudge, trudge. Like, I'm still a fully armed to the teeth warrior. Crouching doesn't change or hide much of that. That's okay though. Stance breaking. Well, oh shit. I was so surprised he survived the first hit that I didn't... I was about to say, I don't think we're gonna see a stance break. But... oh no. Oh no, it's Soldier of God, Rick. What do we use? What do we use for Soldier of God, Rick? No. He's a true warrior. He deserves a warrior's death. Hey, buddy. Ooh. Wow. I always do that. I never get the spacing right on my charged heavies. Ooh, but he does. Damn. Hey, buddy. I'm curious to see how many hits it's gonna take to beat this guy. Oh, wow. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Rick, Soldier of God. Rest in peace. Alright. Which way was out of here again? Oh, his boss music was crazy hype. Like, I was starting to believe in the Soldier of Godric there. That was crazy. It didn't help that I messed up so many hits at first, but, you know, that's okay. Oh, also, because I'm on console, if anyone is in this stream, I can't see chat, so sorry about that. I should probably pull Twitch up on my phone, right? Like, I can do that and look at the chat that way. But again, I don't think there's anybody here, right? Like, I don't even know that I can check, really. I don't know. I'm so new to Twitch, guys. I don't know anything. I kind of want to... Is there anything down here? Because obviously the first time around you don't have a stone sword key. I already hate this. Oh. Yay. Poison. My favorite. Oh my fuck. What is that? Actually, what is that? Fingerfolk Heroes Grave? Oh shit. Well. It hits hard, but Oh shit. I was gonna say not as hard as I thought it did, but apparently it could tell what I was gonna say and got offended. Oh, it's gonna hit me again, isn't it? I'm not gonna make it. Never mind, I'm invincible. Oh god, it's gonna keep coming, isn't it? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just keep running, I guess. That won't really get me much, but that's okay. Jesus, back in base game, that's probably like a full level at this point. What? On the tomfuckery? Okay, let's try down. Mostly because I see a little item this way. Well, I heard the sound of somebody's weapon. Oh, a headless dude. Oh, no, he has a head. He's just wearing a hood and I'm dumb. Bro, are you really trying to ambush me? Like... Bro. Oh my god. This is embarrassing, actually. And... Oh, no, this was the right way. Okay. Let's just... I don't know what's on the other side of the... Oh, hello. One of you? Here? Damn. I was not expecting one of you here. Then again, I don't know what I was expecting. Alright. Oh! That's nice, a new summon that I will never use. But hey, golden seed, that's good. That brings us up to 2. That's the thing. Because the ones at the little golden trees didn't reset, I'm gonna see if we can even get enough golden seeds to level up flasks like once throughout this entire New Game Plus run. Because I don't know, honestly. Because the ones at church, oh wait, churches are the sacred tears, not the golden seeds. I wonder if those probably aren't still there, right? Like, I doubt that, because then you'd just truly become overpowered. Alright. Shout out Black Knife Tish. I didn't even know Ringleader Electo dropped Tish. I had stumbled upon Electo, and he beat me horribly the first time I fought him. So I was like, okay, I'm fighting this guy until I win. Because one thing... And if you heard my sort of description of my build, refusal to put on better armor, refusal to redo my stats at Renala, and there's our good old buddy Tree Sentinel. I'm gonna hit that motherfucker with so many dark moons he doesn't know what's up. I feel like I'm not gonna need that many healing flasks. You know what I mean?
Oh yes, tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it.
His voice matches his design in being kind of creepy. I vibe with it though. He's like spooky and
runes and without an
shifty
invitation.
shit.
the round table hold,
I like that this guy straight up drops a shit ton of exposition on you, like throwing out words like round table hold, and yet all people talk about is how the first thing he says is he fucking calls you maidenless, and he just insults the shit out of you. And I feel like, yeah, that's really the important part. Because like, especially in like your first time through the game, you have no idea what any of those words mean. Like, what is a round table hold? What really is a maiden? Like, wow, that doesn't do as much as I thought it would. Let's, wow. You know, buddy, that's just not nice. Come here. Yeah. Whew. Damn. Hoping for a no-hit, that's okay. Oh, damn. Hello? I don't know if that happened for you guys too, but my audio just majorly got choppy for a second there. That was disorienting. Anyway. That felt good. That's cathartic. The Erd tree still standing this time around. Is that it? Oh, it's just a little ram goat thing. That's not. Okay. Do we? Yeah, okay. So the icons are still there. Oh, and the names are still there. Okay, I just need the Sites of Grace. Do you know how much easier that makes exploration, though? Like, seriously. Merchant Kale. How many runes are we at right now? Let's... Oh, shit, I can't level up yet. Right. 120... Wow, okay. They really did up the rune count. That's a lot. I'll take it, though. Oh, wow. Smithing Stone 1. Yeah, that's
You're
great.
Tarnished. I can see it. But I can also see that you're not after my throat.
Yeah,
Then
bro.
why not purchase a little something? I am Kale, purveyor of fine
Oh,
goods.
shit, Kale, not Kale. That's my bad. I've been fucking up
I
this
am
dude's
of a
name
nomadic
for
people.
140
Selling
hours.
wares as I travel. The land has been tainted by madness since the shadow. It's only time. Let's say you're a
Welcome, customer. Do I need anything? I could probably top up on arrows. So I need 40... There we go. Okay. This is a really good, like, early game merchant, by the way. For, like, hints, for, like, crafting. Although, I didn't craft anything until the gold pickle foul foots that you get from patches. Spoiler alert, like all From Software games, patches is an Elden Ring. But anyway. I believe next we want to head... Yeah, we just want to follow the road. Okay. I don't need it. Anyway. Until the gold pickle foul foots from patches, which I didn't even craft until I was at the Moog farm that I was doing before I beat Fire Giant. Until that point, I didn't craft a single thing in this game. And I haven't crafted anything else either. Damn, I remember, like, in base game, having to, like, sneak all around here, and, like, Metal Gear Solid a bit shit, and backstab, because if multiple of these guys saw me, they just beat me to death. And now... Damn, I didn't even... Oh, the audio again. This is what I get, though, for using earbuds that I got on Amazon for like $6. Oh. Those audio glitches are like actually disorienting. I'm just, for the most part, I'm just gonna tank these shits because they can't kill me. Like, they do not have the ability. Bro, I'm just gonna swing until you... Yeah, why would you drop your shield while I was mid... I don't pay attention to flails. Let's be real. No one's a flail user unless they're doing like a challenge run or something. Oh, is this the one? I forgot there were two here. I think this is... No, damn. Okay, I'm just... I guess the hook glows were somewhere in Caelid. Let's get ready for Melina and Funny Horse. My apologies, Emperor Palpatine. I'm not gonna say it.
I offer you an accord.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Have you heard of the Finger Maidens?
Ayo.
They serve
Ah,
two
my
fingers,
sense of humor is broken.
offering guidance and aid to the tarnished. But you, I am afraid, are maidenless. I can play the role of maiden, turning runes into strength to aid you in your search for the Elden Ring. You need only take me with you to the foot of the Erd Tree.
Why would anyone refuse?
Settle.
What even happens if you
Summon me
refuse?
by grace.
How do you get Torrent? How do you
turn runes
unlock
into
leveling up? What?
Ah, another matter. Torrent has chosen you. Treat him with respect.
I love that stupid fucking horse.
Shall I turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment.
Teehee. Hand holding.
Your thoughts.
Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna have enough to level up yet,
The
but
principles you would follow.
yeah. Alright. Ah. That's nice. Now, I know we're supposed to go this way. But there's so much to see this way. I'm not going to be bothering with these guys again. One for the road. Oh, the telescopes or something. I never really... Hello? Okay. There we go. That was unfortunate. We're gonna go fight a dragon. get it. Y'all like Agneal. Where is he? Where's your man? Where's your boy? Oh, fuck. What up, buddy? That's okay. Gonna take a hit. Yep. You know, I'll go up there if I have to, buddy. Come here. Or die. Once again, shout out Sheesh. Thanks, buddy. My goal is to get to at least one notable. I want to get to at least Margit, if not Godric, today. Then we'll probably call it. Hello there, buddy. Just gonna keep swanging. Look, that's cool and all, but no. Jesus. I keep getting, like, disoriented by the audio issues. I don't know if those are happening for the stream, but they're happening for me, like, in my earbuds. So... But it's like, you know, like, Spider-Man 3 with Tobey Maguire, or Spectacular Spider-Man, or Spider-Man 2, the video game. You get the idea. When symbiotes are, like, hit with noise and they, like, freak the fuck out, that's like me with these little audio issues. Like, it's such a simple thing, but it messes. It, like, disrupts my whole vibe. Hey, buddy. I don't care. I don't care how many of you there are. Maybe I care a little bit. Anyway. Random ass plant. What is herb leaf flower? Yet another thing I'll never use. Oh shit, wait, are these golden seeds back? Oh, this is a game changer for flask upgrades. This is a game changer. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. These audio issues are crazy. I don't think it's my mic at this point. I think it's my Xbox. Anyway. With all that out of the way. That guy thought he was gonna do something. Oh wait, shit, hold on, was there something? Oh, we're about to fight Margit, aren't we?
This tiny golden aura is the grace of the Erd Tree. This light once shone in the eyes of your tarnished brethren, but now it is all that guides you. Or so I hear. You can see them, can't you? The rays of grace that guide you through your burden. Upon the cliff in Castle Stormvale, a demigod. If the rays of then the Elden as an ally, I pray that to face the upon the a demigod. If the rays of great then the Eld as an ally, I
alright,
pray
yeah, I got it. I got. Okay. Goodbye and good luck. Now, here's the first change I want to make to this build. Not because it'll be easier, but because it'll be funnier. I'm gonna use these guys, just these little soldier boys to mess up Margit's day. Do I even bother with Roger? Nah.
Foul tarnished.
Damn, everybody just leads with the insults these days.
Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
His voice is cool, though. This is, again, why I regret playing through my entire first playthrough without audio.
Someone must extinguish thy flame. Let it be Margit the Fell.
Bro, I know you're Morgott. Why? That's one thing I still don't get. Like, somebody will have to explain to me at some point, but like, why change your name if you're not gonna change, like, how you look, or your moveset, or anything, really? Like, anyone with a brain could tell exactly who you are. Like, I wonder if we can stagger. Like, surely he staggers, right? Oh. Yep.
Well, thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly win.
What if we hit him with one of these? Alright, buddies. You got this. Let's go. Let's go, Great Shield Soldiers. Let's go, you funky little guys. Good, because I'm gonna... Damn. Every time I try... Every time I try to speak, one of these motherfuckers is out here interrupting me. Like, I get that I'm technically interrupting them, but, like, we don't gotta talk about that. She's back!
Forgive me. I've been testing you to see whether or not grace truly does guide you, and whether you are fit to face the challenge that entails. It seems my worries were unfounded. Torrent had your measure from the very start, whereas I merely pretended. There is but one other thing I can do to offer you guidance. I can take you to the Round Table Hold, gathering place of tarnished champions, guided by grace. Very well. Let my hand rest.
Honestly, like, the only other Soulsborne game I've played is, like, Dark Souls 3. I prefer the Round Table Holds to... I don't even remember what the hub in that game was called. I'm gonna be real, I don't know that I enjoyed Dark Souls 3. I feel like that's a hot take, but, like... I don't know, I didn't enjoy it. Elden Ring, though. 11 out of 10 game. Definitely. The Round Table Holds, not burning horribly. That's nice. Oh, damn, I can't even get in to see creepy old lady. Yo, alright, get
This is
in.
a rare occasion. I can't remember the last time a new tarnished made their way to the round table. Very well. Word of advice. You are a mere visitor to the round table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet to earn their keep.
Damn, never mind.
Place. Newcomer.
Fuck off, Sauron. Like, Gideon, the all-knowing...
Yalos. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Lanya on your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me.
Whatever you say,
Be sure
buddy.
to tell me if you meet her. She's a servant to my... She's been my companion since childhood.
Didn't ask, don't care. Damn, nobody's sitting up here this time, alright. Ah, Master Hugh, my favorite.
Your face. No matter. It's all the same. Lay out your arms. Let's get smithing.
He's a simple dude, but like,
I see you've noticed the check. Nothing
he's
special.
great.
I'm trapped by the... That's all there is to it.
No, well, no grudge in my being a prisoner. Besides, despite my differences, the sides it helps me.
You know, dude, you found what you're good at. Follow your dreams. But also, maybe see a dermatologist. Is Sophia here? Yep.
Greetings, great champion called by grace. I am Fia. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table. Great champion, perhaps you might share with me. Doing so will grant. And you, do you think it where I come from?
Look, you're
I
great.
understand your disdain, but should you come pay me?
You're great, Fia, but I already did your ending. I'm gonna go simp for somebody else. Oof. Alright. I don't suppose there's too much else to do around here yet. Gideon's not in his office. This guy never says anything. Dung Eater's door is closed. Yes! Okay, the shop is still here. GG's. That's all we needed to see in order to know that we are winning the game. We're breezing through this game. Let's see. This stream's been going on less than 2 hours, I think. Okay. So I had like 137-ish hours before going in here. Alright. 137 hours to beat the game isn't bad, I don't think. I didn't beat Godskin Noble till I had like, I don't know, maybe 70, 80 hours in the game. So you can bow all you want. Don't you know it's rude to interrupt a combo string? Like, honestly, no manners. That's not frostbite. I'll show you frostbite. I'm just gonna keep swanging. Oh, maybe not. Easy peasy. Okay. Fat lot of nothing over here. Except for... oh, the weird, like, Holy Blade fist weapon. I don't know. I might take a look at that once I have high enough faith for it. Probably not, though. Let's be real. Alright. I forget, is there anything left to do at Round Table at this point, this early on? I don't know. I don't really remember. It's gonna be so trippy looking at the map but not having the Sights of Grace. That's okay though, I'd rather that than not having the map or the Sights of Grace, which is what I thought was gonna happen. So like, this is much more convenient. Yeah, I don't think there's anything left for me here. Not yet, anyway. Take another... people are already out here moving around, like,
Oh,
damn.
I see you've just arrived. Welcome to the Round Table Hold. I'm Corin, a man of the cloth.
You're wearing
I
a
teach
wheel as a
incantations,
necklace, my guy.
the
That's...
strength granted us by the two fingers, and explore the secret so that one day, ensuring either way, you do. Most tarnished you are. Well,
sure. I'm not gonna use any...
the golden order shine through you.
But you know what? Thank you. That's one of the only dudes who doesn't insult you the moment you meet him. So I gotta give him props for that, you know? Alright, let's just take a peek downstairs. That's not open yet. That's a stone sword key. Alright, let's get back out. Let's keep going. I think we'll probably stop for today once we get past Godric, I think. Just to make sure this thing isn't too long, because those of you who end up watching this on YouTube, I don't want you guys to have, a dauntingly long watch ahead of you. And also for me, because when I'm editing this down into a more palatable video, again, for YouTube, I don't want to have to sift through hours and hours and hours of footage for every single one of these streams. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, Godric's going to be the last major boss. He's going to be the last going somewhere and getting beating a dungeon to get a reward that doesn't really suit you. Like, it's still time spent learning and getting better at the game and taking things at your own pace. And with Elden Ring and just anything in general, there's no time limit on your success. You know what I mean? Do things the way you want to do things. Especially in this game. Like, it's an open world game. Use summons, don't use summons, use strength, dex, intelligence, whatever. More than...
Come over here, would you?
Jesus, your voice is terrifying. But more than any other Souls game, like, especially in Elden Ring.
You're tarnished, aren't I?
Play however you want.
You'll breach the... Yeah, your type.
I don't remember what your little advice is, but that's okay. I remember-ish the path. That's all that matters. Where is the site of grace up here again? I forget. Oh, it's just here. Would you mind? Would you mind? Goodness gracious. Now, when you discover a site of grace for the first time, you don't have to rest at it. You'll still respawn at it if it's the last site of grace you touched before you died. But I like to rest at it just to make sure I'm going into every sort of new section with full health, full flasks. You know, there's no point in going in a weakened state. You know. Now this area, you can go and fight some folks under here. There's a lot of like nuance and extra hallways in this area, but you don't really need them. All you really need, okay. I'll admit I forgot that door is locked the first time you come here, and now I'm a little confused. That's okay though. Again, the whole thing is a learning curve. It's a learning process. And I think it's good, quite frankly, that I've forgotten as much as I have, because that way we can learn together. You know, if you're watching this and you're new to Elden Ring, or you're still considering getting Elden Ring, which I do highly recommend this game. As much as you're going to hear me complain about a lot of stuff over the course of the game, I do highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun, despite everything else I may say over the course of these streams about that matter. Now, I would say a torch isn't worth it if you have it already for this next part, because that takes away from your ability to be wielding a weapon. But if you already have a lantern, or you can go get one from a merchant, it's worth it to equip. Because that makes this dark room a lot more manageable and less spooky. Damn, bro. Okay. I called this shit manageable and bro took that personally. Alright. What do you want me to say, man? That you're some, like, badass? No. I will not lie to my viewers and say that you matter. That crosscut is always a satisfying move to kill with. Alright. Nothing but a message back there. What do we got here? Curved sword talisman. That's nice. What does that one do again? Enhances guard counters. Yeah, we're not gonna need that. Now what? Is there not another way out of this room? Is that... That's really it? Okay. How do we... How do we unlock that, then? Oh, God. Oh, okay. I guess I picked up the key without noticing. That makes things convenient. The music is so foreboding in this game. Like, it's great. The score is amazing, don't get me wrong, but, like... It's so serious. Okay, I can't... I guess I can't take off the lantern? For some reason? That's... to get good drops and get good gear. It's a little helpful. Would you mind? Just a little bit. Like, just a tiny bit, would you mind? I'm here trying to have a discussion, and your attacks are interrupting my ability to talk to the viewers. There we go. That's the thing. A lot of these enemies that are a little stronger when you're first playing the game, they're tough, but eventually they'll make a mistake. And you just need to be able to capitalize on those mistakes. Is there a lever for that lift here? There's the lever on a different floor. Of course, the lever's on a different floor. What am I thinking? It's like... It's just a little disorienting, like, re-examining everything in its default state again, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, before you've unlocked all the doors and switches and areas. Anyway, by the way, I am skipping decent bits of exploring, like, in this castle and everything. And there is, you know, some good stuff you want to get, like, you know, up there and out this way, which I forget if we have to go this way now or not. But, I'm mostly just focusing for the sake of time on, at least in this stream, getting to where I need to go. But don't let that stop you from exploring. You know, exploration is really the bread and butter of these games. Also, those birds, a lot of these birds will just end up accidentally kamikazeing themselves when they try to throw those explosive barrels at you. Which, you know what? Good riddance. If they want to play stupid games, they can win stupid prizes. Like I just did. Oh, that's a good one. That's okay. Oh, and? Damn, you lived that? Almost impressive. God, it's so interesting exploring this area again for the first time. Or, like, for the first time, I guess. That feels like a long drop. I don't know how we feel about that one, gang. I feel like that ladder is where we want to go, but like, you know. I know I said I wasn't going to do a whole lot of exploring, but like, you might as well do some, right? Like, that's better than just dropping down here the default way. Like, just sort of jumping from up there and taking some fall damage. Like, you wouldn't take a lot of fall damage. And see, here, we're already where we would be, and we got, like, a golden rune in the process. And see, that's the thing. Sometimes when there's multiple enemies, you have to choose which one is more important to backstab. And 9 times out of 10, the enemy that looks more intimidating is more intimidating. Don't judge a book by its cover, but the cover will tell you a lot about the book. That's why book covers exist, and book cover artists exist. There are whole professions around getting you to judge books by their cover. I digress. If you couldn't tell, I'm an English major. Well, English and education. Yeah, if you don't already feel bad for the youth of tomorrow, this is what they've got to deal with as a teacher. God damn, I forgot that thing was still down there. Okay. Now that's, like, that item and that chest are things I never quite figured out in base game. I don't know. The answer is probably super obvious, but I never figured it out. Damn. You want a stance break? You want a stance break so bad. You want to let me hit you so bad. Or you can just die normally. I gave you the chance at a cool death, dude. Like, don't blame me, you know? Now I have no idea what that does. Because, like, here's the thing. Shields. I'll just keep swinging until your guard breaks. I don't care. But see, that's the thing. I just want to go there. But it doesn't open from this side. So, like, I can't. That's another thing, by the way. You might see me kill one of these guys with, like, just one jump attack, and then still follow it up with a light attack. That's because it's always better to waste a tiny little extra bit of stamina and be sure something is dead, than assume it's dead and leave yourself open to getting attacked. Ugh. Damn, I messed up the backstab on that one and it didn't even matter. Alright, he's crawling the other way. Oh, I remember now. We just have to... We go through there, right? Yeah, alright. What's up, buddy? Okay. Okay. You're a little stronger than I was expecting. I won't lie. You're very swift, too. No summons, that's okay, that's what I thought. Oh boy. Well, I messed with that. Damn. Nothing wants to stand straight. Nothing wants to get staggered. I don't even know if you can stagger that thing. To be fair, I guess. Or do we go this way? What direction do we go? I don't... I wish I could remember. Reminds me of like that one... The guy on TikTok who's got a joke series going on of, can you beat Minecraft with dementia? And every video is supposedly part 1. Anyway, okay, so this just takes us back to where we were at that site of grace. So, if you want to reset there, you can. I'm not going to, just because I want to keep things moving. So, we don't want to go out that way. Oh, right. Okay, here we are. What's up? Alright, no torrent. That would be too easy. Well, I was hoping for a backstab. That's okay. I don't even think this is the right way to Godric. I think this is the right way to, like, the tower and stuff. But not Godric. Or is this the way to Godric? I don't remember a damn thing. So, good news. So we're going to want to come back here after we beat. Back the way we came. know, Godric's got a lot of security, but, like, if, so long as he's... Okay, for the most part, so long as you keep sprinting. Okay, that's one death. I didn't do a death count for when I was doing, regular, like, base game Elden Ring, but I figure if we're gonna be streaming, I'll count deaths for New Game Plus. Not counting the one in the tutorial section, though, because that's scripted. You're either supposed to die to that boss or die falling off the cliff like I did when the ground crumbles beneath you. So, we're at one death due to nothing more than my own hubris, which, honestly, I feel like a lot of the time that's how you're gonna die in Elden Ring, is sometimes, yeah, there we go. Okay. Sorry. Again, I don't know if these audio issues are carrying over onto the stream or not, but they're really annoying me. Anyway, what I was saying is sometimes, yes, you are going to be actually underleveled, and it's a good idea to go elsewhere and then come back. But a lot of the time, if you're close to beating a fight, just keep at it. You'll mostly recognize you're gonna end up dying more to your own mistakes and, like, getting greedy and going for one more hit when you should dodge, like, that sort of thing. Like, that's the real killer of Elden Ring, is, like, your own impatience. Truly nothing else in this game will do as much damage to you as your own impatience. And, you know, hazards and things like that. That's another thing, like, judging jump height is also a good way to die, or I guess misjudging jump height is also a good way to die. But that sort of falls back into the general category of mistakes. Like, that's the thing, you're not going to be a perfect player. There's no such thing as, like, a perfect Elden Ring player. So you're going to make mistakes, which means you're going to take damage. And that is okay. It's part of the game. It's sort of the way things are supposed to go. Now, a lot of times, for example, like this right here, you're going to be really tempted to stick around and do that big fight, but really, you're not doing yourself any favors there. Like, the more fights you pick, especially on your way to a boss, the sort of more you're setting yourself up to not reach the boss. How many runes are we at? Not even 200,000 yet. Like, which that sounds like a lot, right? Like 200,000 sounds like a lot, but once you're... What am I doing? I don't need the Ash of War. Anyway, I love chasing shiny things, okay? I'm like a dog, or like a moth. I don't even know. Anyway, the point is, don't get overzealous, and if you play careful, you're going to have a much more successful playthrough. Now, Godric...
Mighty dragon, thou art a true-born heir. Lend me thy strength, O kindred.
Now, Godric only took me one try, even in my first playthrough, like base game, but the vibes of this guy are so creepy and so epic that, like, he's still a 10 out of 10 boss for me, especially once we get to the whole forefathers one and all bear witness deal.
Plain as a lord.
Bro, I am the Elden Lord. I'm not playing at anything.
I command thee. I am the lord of all that is golden.
Don't care. Didn't ask. Okay. Come on, let me... Damn, y'all, let me... I like these guys, but they block the critical hit sometimes, apparently. Damn, buddy, I feel you.
Truest of dragons. Lend me thy strength.
I remember being absolutely terrified the first time I saw this cutscene. Like, he's not a difficult boss, but you can't tell me he doesn't have crazy aura. I'll admit, I get hit by the fire a lot more than I'd like to, but that's okay. Okay. Was that necessary? Is that necessary? Come on, buddy. Finish him off.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of gold.
I kind of love these Great Shield guys, honestly. Like, all right, let's go. Site of Grace. There we go. I always forget which is the front and which is the back of this arena. Like, when I'm standing in it, you know what I mean? Now, to continue from the game, you want to head, like, this way. But we're going to go back to the Limgrave Tower Bridge, so we can go activate this Great Rune. I forget, one of these Great Rune bridges has... Oh, no, that's the one in Liurnia. That has, like, a discount Godskin Noble. I don't know why I say discount. It is a Godskin Noble, but it doesn't have a boss health bar. It's like a lesser Godskin Noble. But this one I don't think has anything like that. I don't remember there being a boss, at least. I think... Is this the one with the archers? I don't know, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself, but that's okay. Oh yeah, no, this is definitely the one with the archers. And it would be nice, you know, if you could use your horse, but as you can see, Torrent is not really an option. Oh, it's not even an archer, he's just chilling. He's just a guy. Let me break your ankles, guy. Let me... Come on. There we go. Hey, buddy. Your turn. Oh, there is an archer in the back. See, I'm not crazy. One thing you'll note, at least from watching me play, and I don't know if this is a universal experience or this is just me being dumb and overzealous, but I feel like slower attacks in this game are genuinely harder to dodge than like faster attacks, because when there's a lot of build-up to an attack, it's harder to like, you know what I mean, like it's harder to anticipate when the actual swing is gonna be. Whew. All right. Now, do these things block the arrows, or are the arrows just gonna fly right through? Damn. Alright. We've got this guy now. I could rush him, but I'm gonna let... See, that's the thing. That's what I mean about not getting greedy. Like, if you got greedy and rushed, you might end up getting hit by that. Now, you might notice I'm not sticking to just one leg. With these guys, you want to attack both legs. That's how they fall, and you get the critical. That's the other thing. With bosses, with giant enemies, when things stagger, look for what's glowing. You know, if you can't find out where to get the critical hit, just look for something glowing, usually orangish like that. Now you're going to want to take this way gate, and that's going to take us across to the Divine Tower itself. I still don't know if there's anybody watching this. Like, that's the crazy thing. It's like on PC, I'm sure you can see your chat and your viewers and all this stuff. I don't know. I'm just chilling. I'm just here. Like... I'm talking to myself more than anything. That's okay, though. You know? Gotta start somewhere. And... now we are across. We were off that way. Now we're here at the tower that was off in the distance before. So, all you gotta do... push, and take a little lift ride up to the top. And that's how you empower Great Runes. I wish I was kidding. I didn't... It took me until Godskin Duo to learn how to come back and get this Great Rune. And this was the first, like, how to empower this Great Rune. And this was the first Great Rune that I empowered. Although I say first, I think the only other ones I empowered were like, I think Radahn's Great Rune? I should have powered up Melania's, but I didn't think about that. Damn, that would have been nice. Because if I remember right, that one, it gives you the life steal ability that she has. Although, honestly, Godric's is a little better, because it's just like a flat stat boost. Oh, I also used Radagon's Soar Seal until Melania, and like on my first dozen attempts on Melania, which, if you don't know what Radagon's Soar Seal is, it increases all your stats by, it increases a lot of your physical stats by like 5, but it also increases incoming damage by like at least 15%, so it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. When I told a friend of mine who was better at the game, that I was like, oh, even with Soar Seal boosting my stats, I still can't beat Melania, she was like, you're using the Soar Seal still? And I was like, yeah. I used it when I was beating Elden Beast, I used it as soon as I got it. I was using it for like the rest of the game. I didn't think the increased damage taken...
Excuse for a lord you were. Craven to the bone. Pushing me about like that. And after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya?
You know what?
Filthy slug.
This guy is creepy.
Feeling. my bloody wrath.
But I respect
Oh.
the ability to hold a grudge.
Hello there. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you.
Amen. Speak
You
your
know,
truth.
What goes around comes around. He had an ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
Yeah, out of both story bosses we've beaten so far, the little Great Shield guys got the last hits, like not even me, so that is pretty embarrassing for them. Also, damn, he's so tiny, without all his grafted body parts.
Now I can do, can I?
Yeah, buddy. You know what, Gustuck? You do whatever you want. I'll see you again when I do Nefeli's questline. Which, by the way, Nefeli's questline is... it's very good. It's fun, it's nice. It's one of... It's not like an end game questline, like it doesn't do anything for like endings, but, you know, there are a lot of questlines that don't unlock different endings. But it is one of the few questlines where the ending of the questline itself is actually like optimistic and like a good thing and like happy, which doesn't really happen in Elden Ring. Just in general, that doesn't happen in this game. By the way, if you don't want Elden Ring spoilers, what are you doing here? Like, what are you... The stream title does say New Game Plus, but anyway, even regardless of that, if you don't want spoilers for, like, other things like Selen's questline, Ranni's questline, the main story, you know, all that, A, it's already too late, and B, yeah, you should probably turn away. Maiden, please take my grapes. Bro, you're weird. Like, that's... You probably shouldn't be allowed in your schools. Alright. Let's keep going. On that note, and here we are, past Limgrave for the first time. The Urnia of the Lakes. Ain't it nice? Now, after checking out this church here, I am going to go, I'm gonna go back to exploring Limgrave. I don't know, I want to keep as much of this stuff on screen as possible. Oh shit, the Sacred Tears come back too. Okay, this is pretty good. Alright, and this guy's here.
Then, believe it or not, for a
10 runes is nothing. Wow, I already have 2 of these, and the third sucks. You're awful.
All right, I can tell you what I know.
But anyway, I might go explore Limgrave a bit more, just because I feel like I didn't do it justice. Just sort of running through it.
Why not without, and you'll never reach the... And if you find it, once you... I know it, but still.
Wear a hat, man. Your baldness is distressing. I feel bad for saying that, but like, I'm not wrong. Now then, let's get back to exploring. Because, like, look, we have all of this to get to again. You know what I mean? Like, it would be wrong not to, you know, explore again. Now, where can I find... Where is it that I can find Hate? What's his name? Hate? Because that's important for Nefeli's quest line. It's like around here? Yeah, I don't know. Let's head back to Limgrave, shall we? Whew. Now, those of you who have, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, we might tackle, like, White Mask Vare's questline, before we got off for this stream. I know I said I was gonna end it after Godric, but, like, I don't know. I feel like we've got a decent little bit of energy going, and I don't want to just halt full stop, if that makes sense. Rose Church. Okay. So, let's go back. We'll do a little bit of exploring. We'll go check out the round table hold, and then we will, check out round table, see if there's anything there, if we can meet the two. I believe we can meet the two fingers.
You there? Could
Where?
you help us out, Cully?
Hello? Oh, I forgot about this guy. I don't even...
Yeah, you there? Stop pretending you can't see me.
Bro, I deadass can't. I'm Oh. Are you?
Oh, yes. Some clod. You were just... Thank you. I was pushed out of the cave, and I ended up... Lucky you came along, really.
Okay.
Oh, when they threw... And so this is all I hope. Or... I could sneak, but they're not... Right. I'm frightened.
Alright, buddy. You go live your truth, little funny rat man. Now, when you're first exploring, I do recommend following the roads, like, at least as a general path. Obviously, you should then break off and, you know, explore to your heart's content. But traveling along the main roads is how you're going to find a lot of sites of grace, and, well, that's pretty damn important, I would think. You know, being able to respawn and everything seems pretty nice. Now, I know the Waypoint Ruins is somewhere where Selene is going to be later, so I'll come back to it then. But, what do we got in here? What goodies? Oh, do I have to stop the cart? Do I have to beat you guys to death? Like... Okay. Buddy, would you not, like... You and I both know how this ends. Not well for you. Yeah, because I know... Oh wait, yeah, this is where we find Selene. That's great.
One must. I was exiled from the Academy of Rea Lucaria as a reviled, apostate witch.
I don't care. You're great. I did all your stuff the first time. I'm probably gonna do all your stuff again. I don't care, even if you don't teach me shit.
Young apprentice, you are a tadpole, so to become now.
Okay, you do you, Stellan. I'll be back. Now, where do we want to go? I apologize again for the audio issues. I don't know what else I can do, really. I can fix them decently fast when they crop up, but I don't know. That's about it. I love the giant crabs. They're a pain in the ass, but they're great. A friend. I'm sorry, am I getting combat music over a bug? Damn. Are you... Oh my god. I hate the bugs in this game. Like, they don't actually do any harm. They might as well not exist, but like, they're still annoying. Anyway, I believe it's up these ruins. Is he not? Are these the wrong ruins? Oh, it's down there, isn't it? Is that the... I have a bit of a ruin blindness, apparently, where it's all starting to look the same.
Ah, beautiful one. As such, the heart. If you should find yourself and seek the degree.
Buddy.
You must know for those who pant their hunger until the flip the strength of them. It's no surprise that
I don't care.
you must those who pant their hunger until the floodgates burst.
Yeah. Yeah. Eternal torment. I know. I've been... Okay, it's definitely not these ruins then. I don't know. I don't remember where that guy goes. Man, I don't... Zoinks. Scoob, I got nothing. Do we go to Liurnia? Is the question. I do want to see how many runes we're at in a second here. 333. Alright, we might be able to level up once, actually, before this stream ends. Alright, let's get this Site of Grace, and then go back to Liurnia. We'll check out the Round Table Hold first, then we'll progress things in Liurnia. Let's go. And we need... Okay, so we can't add flask charges. And we can't... Okay, so our flasks are fully upgraded now. Alright. That's fine. Oh, wait, I forgot to check... Oh, wait, no, I need, like, 350 to level up, right? Yeah, alright. That's okay, though. Because soon we'll be able to just use Godric's remembrance to get an easy, like, 30,000 souls, I think it is. I don't remember exactly. I think most remembrances are like 30,000 souls. I would. New items can be purchased from the Twin Maiden husks? Really? What? Is there something I forgot? Because I thought they still had all the stuff I used to buy from them. Oh, the wolves! I used the wolves my first time around until I got the skeletons. I understand that without context, a lot of the stuff I'm saying about the future of this game may sound like babbling nonsense, but that's okay. Just bear with me. Take my word for it.
You've done well. I am Enya the seek to become Elden. Let the words. Well, remembrance. Demic, all human they is and I will the finger's guide. The children tainted by an so great, the greater will tarnished. Show no mercy. Have their head.
So no head.
Take all. Indeed, the demigods are Godric the Glove, the runt of the litter.
I don't. Oh, it would be cool to have a dragon head as a fist weapon. I won't lie. That's great. The Ash of War is literally called Bear Witness. That's crazy. I vibe with that. I don't feel like it's gonna be that useful. It's so cool though. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I feel like I didn't pay enough attention to remembrances. I didn't pay enough attention to remembrances the first time around, and I feel like that was a mistake. So I want to fix that this time around. Are we still? We're still at one. Yeah, one death. Okay. Oh, spirit summon lady
Pleasure
Roderica?
to meet you. My name is Roderica.
Called it.
Isn't this place the round table hall? I never knew the guide, although I'm still looking. It's all a bit much. I'm still looking.
You're very useful later. Thank you in advance. Discount Little Red Riding Hood. Let's see. I know I can sell stuff to the blacksmith. Do I have anything?
Those out of a challenge at find them well. Look at our new boy here. She's crestfallen.
I didn't bring Roderica here.
Swing a blade.
She's just here.
As a gift, I saw another pair of eyes share this.
bear with me. This is what happens when you're watching the streams and not the YouTube videos. Not to say you should only watch the videos, but you know what I'm saying. We can already make up a lot of the difference of the runes we spent. Ah yes, shit. Literal shit. What would an inventory be without literal shit? Anywho. Let's get back into what matters, shall we? Now, where we're going to be heading is, I believe we're gonna just neck it for the Rose Church, so we can keep Vare's quest line going. Get access to that good rune farm again as soon as possible, just in case. You never know when you're gonna need to idle a bit. If I do end up rune farming, I'll probably, I don't know, speed up the footage or not include the footage. I don't know. Not including the footage seems cheap, though. I don't know. We'll see how far we can get without, like, rune farming. But alrighty. What's here? Oh joy, more crafting I'm never going to do. That's okay. Keep on trucking through. Now these things are terrifying. I'm not gonna deal. I'm just gonna run. Like, I don't know, don't take how I'm playing as, like, a guide on how you should play, because since I've been through, all of this before, I'm going to be skipping a lot of things, running past a lot of things, ignoring a lot of items, and don't let that sort of dissuade you from discovering everything on your own. You know what I mean? There's so much to this game, and if you sort of speed through it on your first way through, you're going to get stuck a lot, you're going to hit a lot of sort of level walls, skill walls, but you're also just not going to get as much enjoyment out of it because you're not going to see as much of the game. So, take your time, New Game Plus is different. New Game Plus, done it all before, but we're doing a sequel. We're back by popular demand. Come on, everybody, strike up a band. We're doing a sequel. In the wise words of our Lord and Savior, Kermit the Frog, shout out the Muppets, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. We are getting close to the Rose Church, which is where we're going to find White Mask Vare again. You'll remember him as the fellow who calls you maidenless at the start of the game. Not the nicest fellow, but that's okay. We don't visit him because he's nice, we visit him because he does shit for us.
Ah, there you are. You claimed a great room and had your audience with the 2 fingers at the round table home.
Damn, I guess Vare watches the stream. Let's go.
Aha. My doubts. The words of the truly, I believe. Even worse. That's the part that... Oh, I have a gift for you.
Alright, time...
Give it a try, and if it please, I've high...
Time to commit murder for a definitely trustworthy fellow. Isn't there a site of grace closer to here than that? I'm sure there is, but no matter. Let's search the lands near and far, find some other players to mess with. Damn, normally if you set it to both near and far, you get a target pretty much instantly. This is frustrating timing. Here we go. Now, we're doing Vare's questline to get to Moog and Moog's whole area, because that's also where the rune farm is. But, quite frankly, I don't know how you get to Moog's area if you don't do it through this questline. I mean, I'm sure there's another way gate hidden away somewhere that'll take you right to it, but I truly don't know. Now, because we did both near and far, I also don't know where it is we're going to be getting into our fight here. And as per usual with Elden Ring PvP, I have no idea what sort of build awaits me on the other side. I might get hit by some Unga Bunga Greatsword user. Ooh, back in Limgrave, okay. Alright, guys. Where's our Tarnished? This is the only frustrating part of invading, honestly, is like the like hide and seek. Bloody Finger Redbeard? What? Am I in competition now? What's the deal here? The Elden Lord, huh? We'll see about that, bitch. Come here. Oh my god, okay. Ah, fuck. That's downright embarrassing. Oh. Ugh. That's okay. The good thing about Zare's questline is, if I remember right, you don't lose your runes, and you also don't have to win the fight. You just have to do 3 invasions. As soon as I saw the, what's his name, Midna, the Frenzied Flame DLC boss, as soon as I saw that Ash of War get busted out, I was like, there's no way. That's not gonna be a victory. We're not winning that. Oh. I was wrong, you do lose the runes? Ugh, that's gonna be annoying. That's okay. Let's go fetch those. I realize that we're at like 170 minutes on the stream. That's almost 3 hours. That's crazy. That's crazy. I lost track of time. I'm gonna be real. I was planning on cutting this off at like 2 hours. And hell, I probably could have, because that's probably around when we beat Godric. I don't know. My sense of time don't exist. That's okay. Although it does send the whole not editing crazy amounts of footage thing out the window. That's okay. How do we... Okay. Right. This would, of course, be easier with all the old sites of grace, but you gotta make do with what you have, you know? No point in wishing for, you know, the what-ifs. If you can manage with That's not general life advice, by the way. That's just Elden Ring advice. In life, always try to better your situation. Look at me giving out life advice. My wisdom ain't free. $9.99. Pay up. Anyone listening. Thank you. I will find where you live. Obviously a joke. I'm just losing my mind a little bit. That's okay. You'll find either as a player or as a watcher, however you indulge in Elden Ring, you will find that losing your mind is a key part of the experience. Hello? Oh, nope, not dealing with that. I am not dealing with that. Not yet. Is there a putrid avatar at this tree? No? Okay. That's nice. I don't... We went way off script, didn't we? That's okay. Gotta love exploration born of desperation. Don't know what that said, I don't care. The audio issues go crazy. I believe, yeah, that's where the site of grace is. Okay, I knew there was one near here. Now, honestly, since we're doing near and far, it doesn't matter where we do these invasions from. So let's just get through it. Let's just power through. What is... Oh, that's the grace itself. Flickering. Okay. That's kind of trippy. Now, while I'm at it, while I've got a few seconds, with the Ashes of War, I used to have these swords swapped. So, oh, no, okay, we're good. But I used to have Moonveil in the right hand, because Moonveil's the one I got first, and back when I only used one sword, it was the one I used. And the sword part, and even then, it's not that great. River's Blood, on the other hand, the Ash of War goes crazy in terms of building spellcasting with their left hand. If that's possible, I don't really know. But I keep it in the right hand, because at the end of the day, this astrologer's staff right here is the weapon that... Oh. Jeez, can we just invade already? but I can't control it. You know, it's not up to me, I guess. Jeez, let's take a moment and just soak in the views, though. Like, there's a million things this game does right, but if there was, it would be the atmosphere. Yes, I know I'm attempting to invade another world. Can we get to that? Screw it. When bored, a place message. Alright, well. What should we do while we wait? Because like I don't know. Maybe let's check out the Mistwood ruins. I presume there's a boss fight there, so maybe we can do that while we wait. I hope that doesn't restart us in the queue, though. That would suck. Although at this point, would it? Like... Oh. Well, there's a rune bear. That's something. Wow, that doesn't do much. Whoa. Heh. When in doubt, cheese it out. Oh, here we go. Never mind. We'll come back for that boss fight. After this PvP, I guess. So last time we got taken to Fort Haight. Let's see where on the map we end up this time. Consecrated Snowfield, Liurnia, Mount Gelmir, Atlas Plateau. I'm just naming places to fill the dead air. That's okay. Still in Limgrave. Father Maxwell. Okay. Right. Of course. Oh.
Hey,
I like about the Elden Ring community. Okay, wow. Talk about damage. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Whew. Father Anderson and Father Maxwell. If nothing else, these guys are certainly interesting. You know what? Since we're back here, let's, The bear. You know, with how little of a fight it put up, I'm not surprised that so many people choose the bear, honestly. After that display, it makes sense. Damn, where are... Oh, right there. Okay. We've hit the 180 minutes. That's 3 hours. The little pop-up says we might have one viewer. If we do, whoever you are, shout out to you. Thanks for, you know, humoring me. Still not enough to level up. I'm also now realizing that the near and far thing is a bad idea because we don't have sites of grapes for like 90% of the map. So maybe we just stick to near on the invasions. At least for now, while we have almost a full level. By the way, I'm not putting PvP deaths on the death counter either. I don't know. I make the rules. Wait, where's... Oh, there it is. So this might take a little extra time, and for that I apologize, but it's not really worth it to lose a full level's worth of runes at this point. Not when it takes so much gameplay to get a level's worth of runes. I mean, you've seen you know, the 3 hours it's taken to get there this time around. So I feel like I don't have to explain. Oh. Sneaky little side of grace, I'll take that. Now we're cooking with fire. Or what's the expression? Cooking with gas? Yeah, that's okay. We don't have to get it right. Oh, that's another thing, is collecting all these paintings again. Oh shit. Here we go. I'm sorry, did that say Host of Fingers, the Elden Lord? It's the same guy. It's the first guy again. God damn it. Well, we already know how this is gonna go. At least we have a site of grace for this place this time. Oh, what? We are at Fort Haight. Okay, oh, that's just... Okay, so that's me. Is he back in the fort again? What reason could someone possibly have for spending that much time in Fort Haight? Fort Height? Fortnite? I don't know. Horned Warrior? Great. Okay, Andy's got backup. That's fine. Again, ambush. Oh. Not ambush. Where is this guy? Oh shit. I don't know, is this guy... Oh shit. I just assumed I was dead off the first hit. I didn't... You know what? I respect it. I think they're just sitting here farming invaders. At least I took somebody down with me. Alrighty, so this time we can just hop into the fast travel real quick. Whew. And we're almost done with Vare's questline. At the end of that questline, once we've gotten the Site of Grace for the Rune Farm, and just Sites of Grace in Moog's area in general, then that is officially where I'll call it for this first stream. Just because otherwise it's going to be way too long. In fact, I might already argue that I've let it go on way too long, but that's besides the point. Or beside the point, not besides the point. You know what I mean. Unfortunately, this time I do have to go in the fort to get my shit back. Means... Oh, I thought that too. I hate this place. That's okay. A little parting gift for them there. Alright, once we're out of range of their aggro and I have access to fast traveling again, whoa, then we will go back to Eternia. Oh, forgot about that place. Alright. By the way, since we only need two, we're going to collect all of the necessary great runes that you can get to before going to the Landell capital, right? We're going to collect Renalas and Rykards and Radons, but which of those three we do next, since you only need two to actually get there, that's going to be up to you guys. Perspective or current viewers, whoever you may be, comment below once this is on YouTube, either Renala, Radon, or Rykard, and whichever one gets the most comments, or let's be real, whichever one gets commented at all, will be the one that I tackle next. Within reason. Actually, let me, I suppose, clarify that if you pick Rykard or Radon, that is going to be the focus of that stream, because I have to do the, questline related things to actually push forward towards those demigods. Because, the Volcano Manor invasions go as far as the Land of the Giants.
So pleased you're here. I'm glad that you're enjoying my gift. You have a I wish to anoint you a proper inductee. A knight to serve Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch that around a little bit.
Luminary Moog has
Let's make the
strength,
poll Renala
vision,
or Moog,
and of course,
because those are the two that will be the like
So,
closest within
what do you
reach
say?
after this point.
Yes. Who would have it any other way?
I love how shady this guy is, but
Take
like,
this
there's nothing bad that happens from going along
for
with
your
everything.
final trial. Normally this ritual would involve killing, but since you are maidenless,
I'm not.
Anyone's maiden.
I have Melina, like, whatever. You wouldn't get it there. My maiden goes to another school. Like, that's what that feels like. It's like, you know, like, some middle schooler being like, oh, my girlfriend lives in Canada. She's real, guys, I swear. Anyway, let's get murdering. Or I guess, in our case, we're not really going to be murdering. We're just going to be reaping the rewards of an already committed murder. But, you know, 6 one way, half dozen the other. It's the same kind of deal. I know there's a site of grace around here, I just can't remember where. Now I just gotta find where the land connects to the sea here. Oh god, is it gonna be all the way back there? It might be all the way back there. Or at least, ooh, here. Can I get up there? I feel like I probably can't. That's unfortunate. Or there might be a spirit spring here, I don't know. Hold on, let me guess we can give it a try. No, I was, it would seem I was right the first time, I think. Lance Court Ashes, yeah, okay, so that's where you find those. Probably get its own video, and then maybe, I don't know, I would say up to Market and then up to Godric is their own videos, but there's just not enough content in between Market and Godric for that to be reasonable, so it probably will be just those 2 videos, I guess. maybe 3. Maybe I'll make this whole Vare's questline thing a 3rd video. Where are we now? Okay. I apologize, this would be a lot faster with all the sites of grace involved already unlocked, but, well, you know, that's what New Game Plus is all about, is, starting from scratch. So, that's as bad as it is good, though, because for every boss you get to fight again, for every, you know, feeling an area you get to experience for the first time, for all the catharsis of coming back to early game areas as, you know, already extremely strong, there are things like, you know, having the traversal and not having any of your key items, and having all the stone sword seals resealed, you know, so it's great, but it's also simultaneously annoying. And that might seem contradictory, but I feel like great but annoying is kind of the essence of the Elden Ring experience. So, I don't know that I'd call it oxymoronic or anything like that. I think that's just sort of the way things go. Now I forget, is there anything special here? Oh, a tone, right, that's if you, like, piss off an NPC or something, right? Yeah. Oh, and Turtle Pope is here! Oh.
You're tarnished, aren't you?
Yes, I am, buddy.
I welcome you to the Church of Vows. I am Miriel, steward of this sacred chamber. My apologies for the unseemly state of affairs.
Nah, bro, you're good. This place is
Do you know
great.
the origin of this place? How it came to be known as the Church of Vows?
Tell me everything,
Well,
Turtle
it is
Pope.
a shame. But who can
Story time with Turtle Pope.
Shattering has caused us, all of us, to lose sight of something very dear. It is here, at the Church of Vows, that the great houses of the Erd Tree and the Moon were joined by the matrimonial bond between red-haired Radagon and Renala of the Full Moon.
Oh, damn.
So our church holds in view the monuments of both houses. The Erd
Turtle
Tree
Pope,
of
did you
Radagon
perform the marriage?
and the Academy of Rea Lucaria. Oh, was there something you needed? You are free to show yourself around. I would serve as your guide, only my legs aren't what they used to be. If you find anything of use, you are free to take it with you. Unless, perhaps, you are in search of instruction, in which case I will share all that I know.
Tell me everything. Holy shit. Sorceries and incantations? I don't know why I wasn't... I don't know why I haven't come back to you sooner.
Do you possess any celestial? Then I would like to share concerning the mirror. Radagon once cleansed himself with celestial dew. The order of the Erd Tree and the fate of the Moon were conjoined, and all the wounds of war forgiven. This miracle blesses the Church to this day, and so you need only follow Radagon's example to restore any bond, however strained or severed, to its rightful state of harmony. My faith does not waver. The miracle rooted in these grounds will once again mend the world, and this time its bounty will not be squandered. If you would be Elden Lord, tarnished, I hope that you too will share my faith.
He's so cool, I can't talk over him. Like, Muriel, Pastor of Vows, and Alexander the Greatjar are the only two NPCs in this game that truly matter.
Of Lord Radagon. Lord Radagon was a great champion, possessed of flowing red locks. He came to these lands at the head of a great golden host. When he met Lady Renala in battle, he soon repented his territorial aggressions there, and became husband to the Carian queen. However, when Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was hounded from the lands between, Radagon left Renala to return to the Erdtree capital, becoming Queen Marika's second husband and king of second Elden Lord.
Oh, gotta stick on the main road. We're almost there, gang. Don't worry. Both in terms of the road and in terms of this quest line. We are very close to the end. Now, again, I know on my travels I'm probably going to miss the site of grace here or there, or I'm going to ignore a fight here or there. Are the bane of existence. Quite frankly, in some ways, it was easier to play this game with no noise. Here's the walking mausoleum. For a guide on walking mausoleums, check out the channel. That's a little annoying. Sorry for that. I didn't mean to pause the stream. I don't know how that happened. All you missed is we went from here around to here, beat the Putrid Tree Avatar, and now we're just still trying to work our way here, which, if only I remembered how. That would be nice, wouldn't it? But, the memory fails at the moment. Oh. Oh, goody. I hate rune bears. I think everyone should hate rune bears. I take back what I said about choosing the bear. No, I don't. But I still do hate rune bears. Jesus. I almost just want to use the four belfry method. Although that takes an imbued stone sword key, which I don't know that I have. I do apologize. We are probably going to be switching tactics here. Okay. So let's see. So we start here, I think. And then we just go this way. Yeah. Now I know why I don't have that place. I guess maybe I've never been there at all. Well, hey, you know, what's a good adventure without a little side quest? Yet another loading screen, yet another sign of maybe progress? Question mark? This time, at least. Last time, not so much. Oh. Well, that little fellow was aggressive. I have no idea what the audio balancing is like, or how good or how consistent this mic is. That feels like something important to know, right? Like, oh well. Ooh, boy. This is definitely not the spot that I was thinking of. Or is it? Or no, it's definitely not. Alright. Well, this place immediately sucks. Oh, this is how you get the village of the whatever it's called, Albinax, Albinurix. I don't know. It would probably help to have played this game with sound before. Make me sound a little less clueless when it comes to place names and all that. But, oh well. Alright, we are finally back on track. Now we just have to remember which waygate at the four belfries gets us where we want to be. Troubles this time around, that's okay. Okay. These audio issues I'm gonna have to look into trying to fix them at least before the next stream, but I don't know what I can do at this point. It's getting harder and harder to fix each time. That's what I get though for cheap earbuds. Ah, Jesus. Alright, yet again I'll show you a little something, just to break up the monotony. Okay. Alrighty. With that, we're one step closer. I mean, that wasn't a necessary step, but it broke up the boredom of horseback riding, and more horseback riding, didn't it? So, that's something. One of these days I might look into getting like a webcam or something, but I don't even know how that would work with streaming on console, to be honest. Like, would that work? I mean, probably, but I don't know. Damn, that was some good singing there, though. Here we go. And now, finally, we're almost there. For what feels like the millionth time I've said that. I know. But this time it's the truth. Even when the road is clearly marked, I still go the wrong way. Gotta love it. Now, the 4 belfries is gonna have a couple of way gates. I've only used one though, and that'll be the one we're about to use as well. I just have to find the right one. I believe this is the right one. Yeah, this is gonna be where we're trying to get to, I do think. Now, this is actually going to take us back to where we started the stream, actually, where we started the game. Which, there isn't really any other reason to go here than for this part of this quest. Or if you're like me, and in your first playthrough of the base game, you lost to the boss, not Soldier of Godric, but the grafted thing before that. This is how you get your get back, get your vengeance on that. So I do recommend it just for the catharsis of that alone, but especially if you're doing Vera's questline and you want an easy way to complete this step. You'll see we're just going at it from the opposite direction this time. Now, does the boss respawn, or are we good? Okay, it looks like we're good. No torrent here, though. Thought it was worth checking. In the words of Disney, it's a surprise tool that'll help us later. Don't worry about it for now. That'll be for a different quest line, for a different video, for a different stream. For now, Jesus. That's the Dark Souls of going through doorways, apparently. There's not really anything else here. So once you've got that blood-soaked rag, and once you've gotten your get back on that starter boss, there's no real reason to stick around or to go back at any point after that. From here, all we have to do is give this back to Vare, and we are going to reach the very last step of the Vare questline and getting to the Great Rune Farm that I started the stream at. So it all loops back around. Might as well end where you began, right? Jesus, okay. These audio issues are getting worse every time, and I don't really know how to fix it. That's okay though. Just another hurdle that
Ah, my lambkin. You've completed your final trial. And with this, you are a formal inductee. A knight who will assist Luminary Moog, the Lord of Blood, in the establishment of a new dynasty. Now, give me your finger. This noble blood will be an immutable badge of honor once it settles inside of you. Oh, good heavens. Clench your teeth or something. Never forget that feeling of agony, for it is what binds you to Luminary Moog, to all of us.
Huh, the first...
have the sweetest scream, my lambkin.
Yeah, the first time I did that, as soon as you get it. There's no penalty to using it now. There's no bonus for waiting till later. It's just sort of ominous, and I guess maybe a word of warning, since Moog himself is for Moog. So head this way. What we're gonna want to do is head here, here, and here. Now you don't have to set those markers. You can just sort of follow that path, but I find it helps a little bit in the heat of the moment, in the heat of traversal. It would appear I have made a horrible mistake. Never mind, there's no such thing as mistakes. I am perfect in every way. And here we are. If you were here for the beginning of the video, then this area should look familiar to you. And that, I think, is going to be where we end the stream. Thank you for tuning in, and look out for more Elden Ring next time.